I wanted to announce a new series I'm beginning. It's actually in connection with the Christ and the Kingdom series. It's a whole series that I first started with the book of Psalms, and I will continue with the book of Isaiah. And so just as the Psalm series was called Christ and the Kingdom in the book of Psalms, this will be called Christ and the Kingdom in the book of Isaiah. And other than the book of Psalms, Isaiah speaks more of the kingdom of Christ than any other book in the Old Testament. And so I'm going to work through it, and there will be some disagreements as there is some speculation concerning the prophetic passages as to whether they're referring to maybe Assyria or the Babylonian exile versus the actual messianic kingdom of Christ. And so you might have some disagreements with me, but for the most part, I'll try to stay reasonably historical and committed to the New Testament interpretation of certain passages. And there are certain passages that are undeniably messianic in character, that have nothing to do with the Babylonian exile, and being brought back from the Babylonian captivity. So, but again, I may get some of you disagreeing with me, but by and large, I think you'll see that it's a wonderful book that just unfolds the kingdom of Christ and his person, the characteristics of the kingdom. It'll go over all sorts of various elements like singing and trees clapping their hands and joy and gladness and waters and fountains and so forth. So I hope that you would take the time to begin this series, and also if you have already started the Psalms series, continue that as well. I think you will see many passages in Psalms going hand in hand with Isaiah, and I'm sure I'm going to allude to some passages in Psalms. Isaiah has so many passages that connect with books like Jeremiah and Daniel and Micah and Malachi and Zechariah. It's just full of kingdom references. So again, I hope you would join me for this new section on my Christ and the Kingdom series. And this will be Christ and the Kingdom in the book of Isaiah.